What's a simple, super clean joke that makes everyone laugh whenever you tell it? You know, there's a fine line between fishing and standing on the shore like an idiot. Plateaus are the highest form of flattery. A father was washing his car with his son, and the son asked, "Dad, can't you just use a sponge?" One day, a police officer pulls a car over and sees the back seat is full of penguins. The officer tells the driver, "You can't be doing this. You need to take these penguins to the zoo." The next day, the police officer pulls the same car over again and says, "Hey, I told you to take these penguins to the zoo." The driver says, "I did. And today I'm taking them to the movies." I'll never forget my dad's face when I gave him his 50th birthday card. Tears in his eyes as he said to me, "One would have done." What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke? Timing. I invented a new word today. Plagiarism. A sandwich walks into a bar. The barman says, "Sorry, we don't serve food in here." During a funeral service, a gentleman approaches the grieving widow and says, "Excuse me, may I say in a word?" "Yes, of course," she says. The man gets up and says, "Plethora, thank you." The widow sobs. That means a lot. I have a lot of jokes about unemployment, but none of them work. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it's apparent. A friend of mine is an agnostic, dyslexic insomniac. He stays up all night long wondering if there's a dog. Why are pirates so salty? They just arrrrrrr. Then the follow-up, what's a pirate's favorite letter? People almost always say R because of the last joke, R. You'd think so, but it be the C. Deliver in pirate voice for extra points. What do we want? Low-flying airplanes. When do we want them? NNNEEOOOOOOOWWWWW. Just got attacked by 6 dwarves. Not happy. Why did the old man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One's really heavy and the other's a little lighter. Q. What did they give the guy that invented the door knocker? A Nobel Prize. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. 2 fish swim into a concrete wall. One turns to the other and says, "Damn." What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale. Why do space rocks taste better than Earth rocks? They're a little meatier. Why do North Koreans draw the best straight lines? Question mark, question mark. They have a supreme ruler. Why did the Scarecrow win the Lifetime Achievement Award? Because he was outstanding in his field. What's a duck favorite snack? Quackers. I really like this one. Not because it's a pun, but because I'm stupid and think the word quackers is funny. The joke could literally just be quackers and I'd laugh. What does a thesaurus eat for breakfast? A synonym roll. What do you call an explosive monkey? Ba-boom. Larry was an old piece of lasso who steps into a bar one day for a drink. The bartender looks at him suspiciously and says, "Hey, pal, we don't serve ropes here." Larry steps outside, ties himself into a clove hitch and unravels one of his ends into a feathery mess. He goes back inside and in a low voice says, "Beer, please." Bartender says, "Hey, aren't you that rope who was just in here?" Larry replies, "No, I'm afraid not." Guy standing alone at the edge of a cliff yelling out 14. 14, 14, over and over again. Another guy comes up, "What the hell? Dude, why do you keep yelling out 14? Come over here, I'll show you." So the guy walks up to the edge and peers over, and gets shoved off the cliff. Now the first guy yells out 15. 15. What's big and green and will kill you if it falls out of a tree? A pool table. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. A priest, a rabbi, and a llama go into a bar. The bartender yells, "What is this? Some kind of joke?" Exclamation mark quote. Me, hey, wanna hear a ghost joke them? Yeah, sure me. That's the spirit. It either make them laugh or shake their head, no in betweens. I love to tell dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs.